everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. Today I'm going to do another sneak peek card for you. I have a couple more sneak peeks and then I'm going to do projects that will be my camp projects, but they will for the most part use paper because the designer series paper that's currently available is available now. I have way too many things I want to show you all and there's just not enough days to cram them all in. So I want to make sure that I show you plenty of things for this catalog. My catalogs are due to arrive tomorrow. So those of you who purchase from me know that they'll be mailing out soon. If you've never had a catalog or nobody sends you one, you don't have a demonstrator and you're in the US, then message me. Your first copy is always free. If it's been a while since you've purchased and you would like one, I send them out for $5. That helps cover my cost of the catalogs and postage getting them to you. But it does come with a $5 credit if you place an order in September. So it's still free. It's a way to get it to you and to help me cover my costs when there's a lot of people who just want the catalog. So this starts September 4th. On September 4th, the morning of, I will have a walkthrough, getting ready to meet with some friends tomorrow so we can make cards. I hope to have a lot of new things to show you. I'm going to try to keep them secret until that morning. I might show you the cards the day before so you can kind of work on your list. I will have all of my upcoming clubs and classes. All of my things are online ready as well. If you get the mailed copy, I'm just working so hard and trying to figure out what I want to use. And then, there's always the caveat that something could be out of stock. So if you haven't caught any of these videos yet, there is this one. This one shows you a little bit about my Try It class. So if you watch this video, you'll learn a little bit more. I shimmered the paper. It's a fun fold, super fun card. So if you wish that when you look at this catalog, you could buy everything, I almost did. Well, I bought all of the papers, all of the embellishments, all of the ribbons. I bought all of the sweets because I do a Try It class. So go watch this video. The class is getting close to, it's over. 2/3 full maybe. There is a limit to how many packets my husband and I can logistically cut and have out the door to you. The class will be in the mail no later than September 19th because we go on vacation on the 20th. So they'll be in the mail to you by then. So we really have to get going on it the second that I can order. That's the bad thing. I can't order everything until the catalog goes live. But go watch this. That way, as the name implies, you get to try it. This is off of a past Try It class project, so you can watch that one as well. It kind of shows you get a great PDF that you can use forever, and that's how I made that one. And then this one's just a fun one. And I'm trying to, I love the Shepherd. I love today's stamp set. They are not parts of suite, so I'm trying to see how to make them work with a suite, but I think the Shepherd won't be included in my free online class. It will happen in October. You'll have to order this stuff to get it free in September. So watch for the details on that. So that's the catalog. Today I'm going to use, so this More Than Autumn we'll use it in, I get my months confused, in September Club. I would like to make it the main set, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it the main set. It might be an add-on for a bonus thing. Plus, that way, if you don't like autumn or you don't like coffee or pumpkin pie, you don't have to have the set. So when I do my card club, we have a feature set, and then we often have a bonus, and I think this is going to be the bonus. Just because it's hard to find paper, I want to use new paper, and I'm having a hard time finding paper that the whole packet will match. So it's a fun little set. You can see it has, I started out, I cut a lot of things out for this card, and then I didn't use them. For one, I thought, because when you see the dies, they're like this. And I just thought this said fall. See the FALL when you're looking at a die. So I thought it said fall. So I started out with Grateful It's Finally Fall, or Love You More Than Fall. I had some stuff and it didn't work. This would be a really super cute set if you scrapbook. I was going to stick some leaves on it. You can see I thought about using the peach pie glimmer paper. Yeah, none of that happened. I colored some pumpkins. They're not on the card. So it's a little bit of a trick to get it to work. Here's the ones I didn't use. There's the donut. So we're going to Vermont for our vacation, New Hampshire, Vermont, in autumn. I plan to take lots of donut and cider pictures and leaf pictures and apple pictures and pumpkin pictures. But then, see, it looks like fall. It looks like FALL. I don't know how I didn't see that that was an H, but you know, when you're reading upside down and not really paying attention. But it cuts out lots of words. It cuts out all the little pieces. It has a coffee and a latte. So it's a really great scrapbooking set. Really good if you want to give somebody, all of the pumpkin lovers in your family, some gift cards. That will work. So then the paper that I chose, like I said, this doesn't have paper. So I used this piece here, and it looks fallish, right? So my original thought, and I kind of walk you through how I choose for card club, was I would use this for card club, and that we would just use the reverse. And we still may do this because I haven't really I haven't figured it out yet. I do know what my online class is, and I know what the bonus for that is, but I'm not going to tell you right now. This is the Snowy Scenes paper. So we're going to look at the other side. So see, I could make hot chocolate, and I could make hot chocolate, and I could make, like, this is orange, but it is kind of Christmas tree-ish. It doesn't have to be Christmas trees. I almost put it on this card. And here's the sheet that I'm using. And then more hot chocolate. So, and more hot chocolate. It doesn't really do. I wanted to use this set now for fall because it's going to be fall in September. Here's the front side. So then I thought maybe we could do this for club and have the add-on, but we're not going to do that because we literally just did a Christmas. It was kind of a dual. So I'm going to keep playing with paper, which means you'll get to see more cards. And then we'll kind of figure out where we're going to go. So I have some white cardstock, and we're going to stamp with Memento. I may have more stamps on these blocks than what I need because, like I said, yeah, like I don't need this one. I didn't use that. So we've got our foam. My husband makes me a latte every day. Can I tell you, I wish my foam looked like this. It's just foam though. And then we have the cup. And then let's see what I put on here. Well, here's the pumpkin, which I don't need, so I'm going to take that off. And then I have a cinnamon stick and an apple. You could use a pumpkin. I stuck the apple on first, and then after I stuck the apple on, there wasn't really any place to put the pumpkin. I could put it on the inside. Okay. So we have that. And then we have our words. So I went with nothing's better than autumn except maybe you. It'd be a fun birthday card. It would be just a fun, it'd be a great, like if you have somebody in your life that's in college, you could kind of send it to them with a gift card. It's like autumn is college time, right? All the colleges pick autumn to take their pictures. And then so then I have the word autumn. You could also, I can't remember if autumn is one that cuts out. Obviously, when I thought that hot, the chocolate, that must be for the chocolate. This is petal pink. I'm just going to stamp my autumn on there. So there's that. Let's do a tiny bit of coloring. The images are small. I didn't want to make the card. I wanted to keep it cute, cartoony, and whimsical. So there's not a whole lot of coloring. In fact, this is all the colors. I took out the pumpkin pie. There's no two colors of anything. So let's do the cinnamon stick. This is 300. Any brown would work. In fact, I should use pecan, but this was already laying on my table. So I'm going to do half of it like this in the 300. You can use any brown, and I'm using pecan pie cardstock, which I put the card together after I chose colors. And then this is dark cherry cobbler. Just going to color that in. I'm going to go back and just color a little bit, same color on color. And then this is light gray granite because I can't find my light smoky slate. I would rather have smoky slate, but I couldn't find it. Maybe it dried up and I need to buy a new one. I should write those things down. So I'm just going to color half to kind of give it some shading. And then up here in the foam, or whipped cream, I'm just going to kind of wisp some on there. And then I have dark crumb cake. Again, I could have used light, but this was laying on my table. If you're in Card Club, these are colors that we're using in Card Club this month. And again, I'm just going to do half. So before we use our color lifter, let's go back. And this is my 300 again. And I didn't want green on there. I didn't want it to look anything like it might be Christmassy. So I just kept my leaf brown. But that happens in the fall on apples, right? So there's one color, and I did half, colored it twice. The other half I colored once. So now we have some shading. That's the fabulous thing about the blends, is you don't have to be fancy. Do the same thing here with my apple. And then for all of these with the lines, I'm going to use my color lifter and just spread this in. This is a brand new one. When you have a brand new color lifter, it really lifts. It has lots of fluid in it the first couple times you use it. And then up here, I'm just going to kind of trace over those so they blend a little bit into the paper so we don't have just lines. That's all the coloring. So then I have a new folder. This is in the holiday catalog as well. I love the big ones. If you do classes or you do lots of projects, multiples of projects, or if you scrapbook, this really has a great size because you can put a half a sheet of cardstock in here. And for our class, then if you're in card club, I do it once and then you get to cut it in half. So it's just, you can see it is a gingham, plaid. And I think, I don't know if it's in this suite, I should have checked, but I can't open the catalog on film, but it matches really well. So I'm going to run that through, and then I'm going to use the dies to cut these out. Don't need the pumpkin. Those, and that's all the die. I took all the fancy ones off. So let me cut these things out and run and emboss it. Okay, I was getting ready to run this through, and then I thought, well, I'm just going to put this in here as well, and we'll see what it looks like to have some oh yeah, I like that. It kind of brings it to life. And nobody will know on my nice fall card that there are snowmen on the back. But the snowman would be a great one because there's candy cane in this too. But that would be great for the hot chocolate side of the, hot chocolate parts of the card. So one of the things about this folder is the first time I ran it through, I saw that I didn't put it in straight. I thought I did. The lines are not totally straight, but it's kind of like it is on here. See how the lines are kind of crooked? So maybe it is part of that suite. We'll see. So I have crumb cake for our card base. And then I have some of, this is an online exclusive. It is available now. Put that pumpkin back before I lose it. So I'm going to take this. See how cute that would be? You could do a hot chocolate card. But it's all I can do to let us go of summer to get fall. We did watch the start of the NFL. You know, it was preseason, so I didn't care that our team lost. But we did watch it from the pool yesterday. It was a little bit cool. Not gonna lie, I put a sweatshirt on once I was wet, and then I slept in a sweatshirt with our windows open, not even our air. I'm not ready for summer to go away, but I do love fall. But I'm most certainly not ready for winter. I can do Christmas because Christmas crafts are always fun, but not ready for winter. I'm not gonna do a snowman hot chocolate card for a minute. Winter would be my least favorite of the seasons, right? So we have a little bow, and this ribbon is called Frayed Grosgrain. You can find it on my website. I will put the link down underneath the video. There's not the inks, the blends, the cardstocks, all of that is available right now. Just gonna add a little bit to hold my bow. I want it to be a little bit tinier than that. I don't want it to overpower my drink. Let's see which way it looks better this way. And then let's flip this over. So September 4th, if you are not a demonstrator, is when you can start to purchase out of the catalog. If you have to have it now, then just sign up and join my team. And then you can have it now. Add this on here. So they're 4 by 2 1/4 and then 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4 and 2 by 5 1/4. I can't think. Okay, now I'm gonna build my drink first. So the first time I did this, I had it all on, and then I didn't have any ribbon, and so I pulled it all off. But that's the nice thing about our seal, is that it takes a minute for it to set. And this I mean, obviously you could do green and have it look like a Starbucks card. I didn't want mine to look exactly like Starbucks, although they do the seasonal cups. I'm a coffee purist. I don't really like well, I don't like sweet coffee. So any of the spiced latte things, even if sometimes if you ask there, you know, like they say, oh, it's not very sweet. So at Starbucks, they will let you return it when they convince you that something's not very sweet, and you take a drink and you're like, ah, that's like syrup. When you don't drink sweet coffee. So I'm just going to hand trim these out. So this would be perfect for your local coffee shop, or for Starbucks, or Tim Hortons, or what's the one? We have a new one. And there's one in... all the ones in Michigan, what are those called? We have those now here too, but I can't think, the name is escaping me. So I'm gonna put this up here, and then the Accept Maybe You. So don't worry about these lines being straight, because the lines on the paper aren't straight. And then Autumn, one of my best friends from childhood, her daughter's name is Autumn, so they really need this set. I'm just gonna kind of bubble cut this. It's, if you have a hard time cutting, move your paper and not your scissors. It's a little bit easier. So let's start, because this has to fit on the bottom, and then we can kind of go up from there. Stick this there, and then we're gonna do, whoops, didn't get enough right there on the end. Grab my apple. I kind of wanted to put it on a dimensional, but then I thought, if it's decorating your cup, it would be on the cup, right? And then let's do Autumn. So I'm just building it up as opposed to down. So I made sure that this was, everything was where I needed it to be. And then for my embellishments, I don't know which suite these are a part of. There is, I think it's part of the Autumn suite that has the realistic looking paper. But I just wanted to put them on my fall card. Faux glass dots. And you can see the colors, all of them would work. It would make it like fall trees if you put all of them on. I am just going to go, let's guess that this is maybe Cajun. And there's some scrap paper. And this looks like it's pumpkin pie. So I'm just going to do those two colors, because none of these colors are exactly what's in the paper. Well, this is petal pink. There's not petal pink on here. That may be poppy, but you know, I colored with the cherry cobbler. My apple is colored cherry cobbler. So you kind of just go with the fall color themes. And then I just took, my other one had a little bit of a smudge on it. So I just took my cherry cobbler, and I was pretty intentional by where I got it, because I didn't want it on my cup. And I just flicked it a little bit, and then I liked it like that. So there you go. If you are interested in any of my online classes, or if you need a catalog, you want to see what my host code is for my free gifts with purchase this month, just hop on over and visit my website. Have a great one. Bye.